another quick decoupage tutorial. This time we're gonna decorate some candles. I got inspired a little bit by Victorian kind of style, so I chose these two napkins I had and I measured the napkin around the candle. This is a classic wax candle and I am rolling it into a parchment paper, and then with a heat gun I am melting the wax into the napkin itself. Of course I only use the first layer of the napkin with the image on, and as you can see I'm going really quickly because I don't want to be stuck on one place, because then the wax would melt too much and would ruin the design of the candle. Now I am always using my trusty decoupage glue. This is a step you can completely skip if you want to. I am just applying a little bit onto my candles, on both of my candles, and then I let it dry, and after it is dry I of course sealed my candles as well, and here again applying decoupage glue, glitter decoupage glue. And now I am sealing my candles with pouring glaze. You don't have to do it. I mean, the candle is technically sealed inside the wax paper, but I just wanted to have it nice, shiny look. So I applied some of the pouring glaze onto it, and now a little bit more decor, because otherwise it would be a little bit too boring. I am using air drying clay, a stencil with roses on it, which I am rolling into the clay with rolling pin and good amount of pressure, so the design became what I wanted to say. Oh my god, I was like watching what I'm doing and I forgot. Okay, so the design become visible on the clay. I'm sorry guys. So, and now a little bit, yeah, I'm measuring it by the eye, I would say. And now applying some glue, so I would be gluing it onto the bottom part of my two candles, and both of these designs were the same. So firstly I apply this. As you can see, it is really thin, otherwise it won't crack upon drying. So I really, when I'm doing this, I am rolling out the clay pretty thin so it will not crack upon drying, or you can even put it in the fridge so it will dry out less quickly. So carefully so I don't ruin my roses design. Now I have a roses mold, of course, which I am just camouflaging where the clay met. So I'm doing that, as you can see, with some roses, and then with another mold, of course I will be doing something else as well. I will be putting some design on top of my clay as well, and then I let everything dry. So if you like this kind of videos, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please do give me a nice comment or a thumbs up. It helps me grow my little channel and it means a lot to me. And I'm hoping you get inspired doing your own candles. Please don't burn these candles. They are really for decorated purpose only. So, because otherwise, I mean, the napkin can burn. So be careful with that. Okay, now my clay is dry on both of my candles, and I am painting the clay part with acrylic paints, and I painted it with the paint uh, shades which were onto the napkin itself. So here, as you can see, I am doing some blue stuff and I am wiping off any excess of the paint with wet towel, and the same thing I did on the other one, which I use a greenish style of paint, which looked somehow similar to my napkin design. And again, I did the same, applied it, and then took the excess of the paint with wet towel, and then I let it dry, and it became some nice rustic look, which was great for this kind of design because I was going for a nice Victorian style in here. And now it is time to seal my clay part, which I am using matte varnish. Of course, you can use glossy one if you want to as well, and the varnish is water-based. And after it was applied, of course, again I let it dry. And the last step here, it is using wax paste, which I am applying onto my candles, onto the clay part of the candle. And well, my candles are nice and finished. Again, I'm showing you what kind of wax paste I use on the other candle as well, because I use two different ones. And here it is one candle showing you, actually that's my kitchen floor, because these candles are in my kitchen right now, decorating my kitchen. You're gonna see it soon, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. I hope you did. Here they are in my kitchen, on top of my kitchen. Until next time, bye.